Hey, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming. Everyone here on YouTube, welcome to my home, literally, actually. I feel like I have you close to me. I hope you gain from this video today. Today, I want to talk about the difference between marriage visa and fiancé visa. Why? Because I see people confusing the two. I don't think this information is obvious because people confuse marriage and fiancé and they think it's the same thing. No, those are two different things. So today I want to outline the differences. First of all, start with our marriage visa and then our fiancé visa and the main terminologies you need to know. I've done these videos. Of course, many of you like the most latest videos. Subscribe. As I always say, you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. I don't know your life right now. Some of you, you'll probably get married to American citizens. Some of you, you'll get engaged to American citizens. And it's good for you to prepare ahead how you think and how you will file these issues. So understanding the difference is very, very important. So let's define each of these categories first. I love your comments. I'll come towards the end of the video. For now, people want to know what a fiancé visa is, and people want to know what a marriage visa is. So today, let me start with fiancé. I feel like starting with fiancé visa. So what is a fiancé visa? A fiancé visa is between two individuals who have entered a contract of engagement. Okay, do you see the difference? Engagement, keyword is your friends, you're dating, but the spouse, in this case, the man has decided to take you to the next level. Okay, of course. By no means am I undermining same-sex marriage. You're in America, that is allowed. Okay, but marriage there will not be allowed. So we can't discuss about that. Me, I'm discussing about reality. Those kinds of marriages only work when you are in here. But if you are outside, no. Okay, so let's just talk between marriage of a man and a woman. Okay, so the man has decided to engage you, give you a ring, very happy with you. Okay, that is a fiancé visa. Technically, the visa you apply for is called a K1 fiancé visa. Okay, K1 is the keyword. Okay, of course, dependents and everything, they can come on K2. But marriage visa, on the other hand, you've done engagement, maybe or maybe not. Okay, but this time, marriage, you actually have a marriage certificate. Period, end of story. Marriage certificate could be from an imam, a pastor in church, a mosque, okay, a temple, okay, or it could be from the judge, from the court, from the government. We need a marriage certificate where you have declared that you are the wife, you are the husband. So the church or the government have declared that, guess what? You are wife and husband. How do you prove that? Marriage certificate. Now, some of you will say, oh, but Janet, what is customary marriage? Canada, they consider such things, but let me talk today about America. They call it customary marriage. I mean, they call it common law. Even here in Texas, if you bring a woman and you just stay with them, they can declare you married, even if you didn't go anywhere. Okay, but that's besides this point. As for us to go through these issues of immigration, we have to show that we are married legally. Okay, now we understand the difference. I know it's obvious, but Janet has to cover, just in case some people get confused between these two visas, because you will see the main difference. Now let's come to the main point why I'm doing this video. Now you want to join forces, you want to be together, you want to live together, and you happen to choose that your home will be what? The United States. Okay, so let's start with fiancé visa. What are you going to do? What is the government, United States government, looking at? Okay, they are looking at that union. First of all, is it legitimate? Legitimate meaning you have not entered because of other reasons, to save someone from deportation, to save someone from other, it cannot be fraudulent. It has to be genuine, legitimate. And how do they know that? Okay, most people will travel. They cannot believe you because you just went online and then you went on dating sites and then you loved each other. And then now you declare, oh, we are fiancé. So how about you file for me? We've never met. No. There has to be physical contact, pictures, engagement party, pictures on the beach, pictures in a hotel, pictures with the family. Okay? Pictures that you have done some things together. Now with fiancé visa, you don't have to prove bills because that is a commitment. You cannot prove that you bought a car together, you bought a house together, you have a bank statement together. Well, if you do that, that's good for you, but it's not a requirement. I mean, you have no union yet, but you're engaged. You're engaged, but you have not been recognized as a married couple. So what is the role of the fiancé visa? So you as the person who is there back home, okay, and the American citizen, you can petition for a fiancé visa, aka K1 visa. If you have children, they can also come on a K2 visa. Okay. Now, once you petition that, these are the keywords. I'll come back and give each visa in detail. But today I'm just wanting to compare the two because I see people confusing the two. There has to be a clear difference the way you think when you are talking of a fiancé visa and when you're talking of a marriage visa. Okay. So fiancé visa, the person can come, engage you there and then come back to America and then, hey, apply for a K1 visa. That K1 visa, it takes time. Okay, I taught you, if you didn't watch the video, go down here and look at the video for waiting periods and how long it takes. I taught you exactly what to do and how to find out how long these visas will take. Each country is different. Each situation is different, but there's a way you can check. Okay, now, once they file a K1 visa and your time comes, and you are invited to the embassy, first of all, you will have to prove after filling in the DS-260 that you are the person you claim to be. You will have to show pictures. You will have to show evidence of communication. You will have to show that actually you had a genuine reason to be engaged to a United States citizen. For our sake of this video, they give you a visa. K1 visa, congratulations. Okay. Now you come to America on a K1 visa. You have 90 days, write down, 90 days to get married. Okay. Don't come here unprepared. You come here, you try to find the church is fully booked for 3 months. You try to find the courthouse, it's fully booked for 3. No. They will not listen to you. The law is the law. The law says 90 days. So you have to prepare. These things, I see them. Sometimes you think it's a joke, but it's true. You have to prepare and allow time. Book the courthouse. Some places you can go and you get married the same day. Some places you actually have to book appointments, depending on the availability of judges, depending on the court clerks and the availability of resources. So you want to put these things into consideration. You need to find witnesses that are off. You don't want to come here and the witness says they are busy. Okay, 90 days is a keyword. 90 days you must get married. That is the role of the fiancé visa, is to give you a chance to come to the United States, get married within 90 days. Once it's signed that you are married, either in church, okay, or in a mosque, in this case, America mostly is Christian, okay, in a church or the government, then now you are married. Now we are talking of a marriage visa. Now, this is the point where the United States citizen can now petition for you a green card. Some of you confuse and think a fiancé visa is a green card. That's why I'm doing this video. No, it's not a green card. It's not a green card, but it's the pathway towards green card. If the marriage goes through, if it's declared, what if you come here and they find out that the person you are planning to marry has another wife? We have problems and we think it doesn't happen. Or you come here, okay, the United States citizen has invited you, and then the wife has had something, or the former girlfriend or something, and then they say, no, this man, we are married at home, we have kids together, what are you gonna do? And then they oppose. We've seen these things in churches where people come and oppose the marriage. So it's not over until it's over, until you are declared that you're a couple and you have a marriage certificate and the marriage certificate has been offered out. Then the United States citizen can now go ahead and file for you, petition for you an I-130, which is, petitioning for a foreign relative to become a green card holder. Okay. And at this point, there are two things you will have to do. Not you'll have to, you choose. You can choose to go back home and wait from there, or you can choose to wait within. If you go back there, you'll have to wait until the green card is ready. Then you will come. The good news, you'll have to probably continue with your business, go to school, do whatever you are doing there until it's ready, and then you come. Alternatively, you are allowed to stay. until the green card comes out. But you cannot work, you cannot, legally speaking, you cannot do all those things. You have to sit in the house, wait until those things are ready for you, the green card. As you heard me saying, again, go down here in the other videos, always study and study before you petition these things. Always include something we call a work permit, so that your fiance, or in this case your spouse, does not have to sit in the house forever waiting for a working visa. Are we on the same page? I love your comments. I see you, I see you, I see you. Any questions about fiance visa and how it works? So the key word here is you have to meet physically. There has to be an engagement ceremony or for some sort. We have to have some pictures. Okay, we have to have evidence. Okay, and then when we cross the embassy, we have 90 days to get married. We can wait for the visa outside the United States, or we can wait within. If we decide to wait within, green card can take long. And the spouse, in this case, I always say try and file a work permit so that your friend doesn't have to wait forever. If the green card takes long, the work permit doesn't take that long. Once they get a work permit, they can go to Social Security office, they can go to motor vehicle and get a driver's license and work as they wait. Okay, number 2, now let's go to a marriage visa. A marriage visa can also be the same. Okay, the difference is this. Again, in terms of marriage, the American citizen can come there, marry you, have a marriage certificate, carry that marriage certificate, come here to America, and straight away petition for a green card. Do you see the difference? There's a difference. Okay, and from experience and from what people tell me, marriages that are done outside the United States tend to be faster. The papers tend to move faster than people who marry within. I can't say it's a fact. That is just what people say. Okay, so the marriage visa, I've just explained how it works. It looks simple. Okay, but now for them to prove and give you a green card, there are things they want to see in a marriage visa. But let me cover the people that get married within the United States. So let's some of you. Okay, you come as students, you come as visitors, you come on J1 visa, you come on H1B visas, you come on H2B visas, you come on A visas, you come on au pair, wherever, and then you get married to a United States citizen. What are we going to do? And by the way, J1 visas, be careful. They don't always change that visa. But if you happen to be within here and you find someone to marry, you fall in love again legitimately. That is what they are looking for. Is this visa meant to rescue someone who is going through deportation, someone who is having other bad proceedings or a criminal background? Okay, if that is not the case, okay, they will go through something we call change of status. Change of status from a visiting visa, okay, to green card through marriage. Student visa, change of status from student F1 visa to green card through marriage. J1, you have to meet the stipulations and the waiver programs. That is a little bit more complicated. But most of the visas, they can change for you from wherever status you have, okay, to green card. Again, there's a waiting period. Again, I encourage your spouse to include a work permit if someone is within the United States. Include a work permit so that your spouse doesn't have to stay in the house waiting too long for the green card to come. Are we on the same page? Okay, I hope you understand. Now, when you are going for an interview for marriage visa, okay, now it becomes both of you now merge. Fiancé visa, you will end up on marriage. Okay, marriage, you're already in marriage. So what are we looking at? A marriage visa. Whether it started as a fiancé or whether it went into marriage directly. Now we are getting ready for the green card. Now they need serious evidence. Okay, marriage certificate, very important, obviously. Birth certificates, information about the spouse, the one you are petitioning for. His information, his jobs, his schooling, okay, his previous marriages, his children or her children. Okay, her previous history, they want to know that. Apart from that, now what shows that the two of you are joined together? They look at things like renting together, okay? They look at, did you buy a house together? Did you buy a car together? Do you have a bank statement together? Do you have life insurance together? Do you have children together? Okay. Are you paying bills together? Are you filing taxes together? So those things that a married couple does together, they want to see that. When did you live together the last time? What kind of jobs do you have? Okay. So they are looking at real evidence. Is this marriage legitimate? Now, fiancé visa, remember, you started as a fiancé visa. You did not have to prove all these things except an engagement party, pictures together, and someone traveled. And physically, the word is physical. It has to be physical. Even marriage, it has to be physical, where the two of you met and the judge was actually, you were in front of the judge and you swore to become husband and wife. And also fiancé visa, you have to do it. Engagement has to be physical. You cannot just go to any dating site and you start claiming people, file for me a green card. No, it doesn't work like that. But all of you will end up in the marriage visa. But this time now you have to prove all these things I'm talking about. Okay, now you see the difference. So we need to know the difference. And as I said, if you're coming late, for fiancé visa, we are filing for a K1 visa. Okay, for marriage visa, it's just basically a green card. And always work permit is very important. And when you are proving, you prove like any other relationship, especially marriage. Okay, they will do a background check, they will do other things. I don't know if you have any questions. I'll go quickly to the questions and then I'll wrap out this video. Hi, Janet. In situations of green card, how do I include fiance in the green card application even when they are not married yet? Which green card? No, you do not include a fiance in a green card. You mean green card lottery? No. In as much as you respect your fiance and you're in love, those people can walk away from you and it's still okay. You're not bound by any law. So no, you include whatever questions they will never ask your fiance. It's like saying, will they ask for a boyfriend and girlfriend? Fiance basically is a girlfriend, boyfriend. I'll be honest, there's no seriousness in those things unless there's no legal paperwork. Someone can decide and wake up and break the engagement and it will end just like the way it started. So it's not serious. No, you don't include it, in my opinion. And by the way, these videos always go to the lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I am a vlogger. I vlog on YouTube. Okay. If you need any help, of course, janetrangi.com or janetrangi67@gmail.com. And someone, and I don't want to say someone, but this is not the first time, so I just have to include in the videos because you never know who is listening. Okay. Even when I started these pages, I've gone through this and I'm, some of you are innocent. You probably don't know. So you call me, okay, Janet, we have this money. We are ready to pay you this much, but find us someone to marry. And you are putting it in the voice. Okay, no, Janet is not that stupid. I only do legitimate work, which is on my website. And my website has a disclaimer. Hey, if you need any help, go to lawyer. We assist, we don't file. That is the end. With America, that is the end. The rest is my business. There's nothing they can do about that. It is what it is. Once I put on that website, if you need a lawyer, go and find a lawyer. The rest is my business. I can decide to sell curtains. I can decide to assist people with admissions. I can decide to do wherever business I want. Okay? So please never try that game with me because, as I always say in my videos, I am public, and if I fail, it will fail publicly. And so I know what I'm doing. Because if you try to do nonsense, okay, that is why to do business in these things, you have to be so strong. You can come with $1 million and I will not take it because I'm that smart. Okay, so I only do legitimate things. Okay, I only do legitimate by giving you good information. Okay, because you never know who is trying to capture you. Like, okay, oh, she's doing this. No. If I want to do that, then I'll open my own dating app. Just like any other person who has a dating app, I can do that and register it as a business. Yeah, that is legitimate. Okay, but to say, oh, find me this one and then no, don't come with those games to Janet. Okay, she's too smart for that. And it's a warning to anyone listening to me. And yes, a warning to authorities. I've done these videos and I've even warned the FBI or whoever is listening. UCLA. So don't even done it. I'll blow those courtrooms. You will just, I'll be like, no. But I know it was not them. I know just people don't know me. Okay? I protect myself. The first time, you know, how they just like, oh, they suspect a lot, especially when they see Africans. And for me to reach this level where I do things the right way, some people are very uncomfortable with that, and they will test you. They will test you, but they always meet someone who is ready. I'm always ready. I'm telling you, my friends, I fight for you so that you can be like me. We need pioneers of these things. I go through a lot for your sake. Do you understand? I go through, I have to have a lot of confidence, and I have to face the world strongly for us. So that next time someone starts a business that is so public like this, they will trust you. They say, yeah, these people come and they work so hard and they do the right things. And that's why you see I'm very strict by doing the right things. You understand? So I'm just, to me, honestly, these people are usually innocent. But I don't take it for granted, and I just have, because this topic is very relevant today, fiancé and marriage visa. And you never know who is watching, but you know, there are so many thousands of vloggers talking about the same topic. So I'm not worried. Okay. But from experience, it's very easy for people to pick on Africans. And so I'm very, very careful to warn people out there that no, let's not play those games. Let's not play those games. We will continue to vlog just like any other vlogger in the world. Okay. And if someone tries it, they better have some proof here. So don't come with me luring me, because I don't know who you are. Now, I'm not going to take your $6,000 or $10,000 for what? For what? I don't know you. You think I'm going to agree with my right mind? No. Okay, I love you. I love you. I just had to say that video because this video is for my people who want to marry legitimately, who want to find a fiancé legitimately, just like everyone else in the world. These are the things you need to know. K1 visa, understand the difference, and marriage visa, understand the difference. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens every day. People fall in love every day. They even meet online. They meet on dating apps. They meet in church. They meet in mosques. They meet at the beach. They meet in the disco. They meet in a bar. They get references from friends. It happens all the time. But you need to demonstrate legitimacy. How do you demonstrate legitimacy? By having an educated mind. Okay? Be very, very educated. Because again, this society, if you are not very educated, some things can work against you. That is when you need a lawyer. There are just some things you need a lawyer. If you think you are not sharp enough, there are things you need a lawyer to speak on your behalf. Okay? But for the most part, don't just be doing things and then you write things. There are people even here, they come, they're not supposed to work, they're filing things as if they did taxes. And so there are those things that, my friend, before you try to do things on your own, try to find professional help. Okay? So did you have any questions on marriage visas? Okay, you can do it from home or you can do it from here. There was something, a very, very important point I wanted to say in this video, but I forgot. Joki, how are you? Hi, Janet. Eliud, out of topic, sorry. During DV lottery application, do we have to upload a marriage certificate or is it a must? No. I don't see that. Okay. I have not applied for it because it's free of charge. I don't know. Follow directions. Okay, my thought is that you don't have to, because there are many people who apply and they are not married with a marriage certificate. And that you can prove. Watch the video I've done on green cards here. And I've explained that in detail. And I'll continue explaining that in detail. Thank you, Janet, for covering the difference between marriage and fiancé visa. You are such a blessing. Thank you, Paul. Okay. Rafiki. Okay, Sad. Heidi, I'm in Pakistani and in Saudi Arabia. First time to see you live. How nice. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. All right. PG, do I need fingerprints for F1 visa interview? No. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah, these days, I think when you enter the interview, even for visiting, you go for biometrics first. That's what people tell me. Again, I've not been there. Me, I came a long time ago. But people come and they tell me the first thing I went to the gate and then they took me to the fingerprints. Yeah. And even the people renewing the visas now, they are finding out that if you didn't do fingerprints, you might have to go face to face. But if you did fingerprints, you'd renew everything online. If your visa did not, and by that I came and did a video here. I'm like, there's no news, but actually I went and read carefully. There were some new things in that declaration. That if your passport expired, no, if your visa expired more than 4 years ago, before it was like 2 years, which is, no, 4 years is 48. Oh, I guess, I don't know. But you say 4 years. I thought it was 1 year. If it expired within the last 1 year, you cannot, you can, I thought it's only 1 year that you can file for, online, but they said no, 4 years. So if your visa expired within, but that was Nairobi embassy. So read the embassy where you are. Me, I don't know. Nancy, what are you saying? Hello, Janet, I'm late, but welcome. Better late than never. Okay. Monfontaine, where are you saying? I'm pregnant before my medicals. Can it affect my medicals? I'm 1 month gone and my CN is AF 20K. How will it affect your medical? No? Are you asking me a medical question or you're asking me a green card question? Can it affect my medicals? Do you see how you have to be very clear with your questions? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, pregnancy is normal. Let's just stop it there. Okay, so if they find a baby, then they'll prepare for a baby. They'll prepare a visa for the baby too. So don't try to say the baby will not come. The baby will come. So if you plan to keep your baby, please keep them until you give birth. They will still give the baby a visa. So it should not affect. Yeah. Now, if you're asking me in terms of medical, I can tell you a lot of things. Okay. They will do those things and they will show that it's a pregnancy. The labs will show pregnancy. If they look for it, we call it HCG levels. Now, I don't want to go technical. That's not for this video. Ui, good morning, Mrs. Rangi. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, Natalie, can I visit a friend in USA when on a CD visa? CD visa is which one? Is this the one for transit? For the ship? If the ship lets you in, me, I don't know. But you can't, it's not an easy visa to change. Those transit visas are not, they're not very strong. Okay, but I don't know. I don't know your question. I have to think. CD is, that's a ship. It's a transit visa, if I'm not wrong. Judith, how are you, Janet? Great to be here. Thank you. David, what are you saying? Hi, Janet. Let karma. David, better late than never. Caroline, thank you so much, Caroline. Yes, it's a crew visa. That's the right word. Thank you, Caroline, for your help. I need a transit visa for cabin crew. It's a tough one. Usually, it's not easy to change. But the good news, I always tell people who come on that, if you go back to the embassy and you say, hey, when I went to the crew and we were in Florida, wherever, and we went to the Bahamas, and then we came back to America, and I used to enjoy interacting with the Americans, I want to now go inland when I go back. So this time I'm looking for a tourist visa. I think they will give it to you. But when you come off the ship with that, I don't know how it's going to help you. I don't know. I don't know, unless it's asylum. I don't know. Find a lawyer, but those are very difficult visas to change or to do anything with those. Okay. All right. Been trying since last year to visit my brother, who is a citizen in the USA. No appointments for B1, B2 till next year. Any other visa options for me? I have to know your case, Judith. Okay. When you say options, you could be a professor, and I can suggest visas for professors. Okay. You could be anything. So we have to know some detail about you. And that's why I do consultations, by the way, is to look at the total picture. Who is this person? What do they have? What is their education? What is their marital status? So when I'm designing a plan, I have everything on mind. Janet Rangi 67 at gmail.com if you need any help with that. Okay. But there are delays in most visas except maybe green cards. Okay. All right. I'm from Kosovo. I applied for green card USA. How to check the results? Okay, you are still not late. People don't know that you can check. Now, if you are green card winner 2022, sorry, unless you rush indeed within this week, you're late. But go to the State Department. Okay, just say lottery winners. There will be a link there, and you put your confirmation number. You have to have the confirmation number. And if you forgot the confirmation number, you click where it says forgot confirmation, and the computer will start giving you prompts. And you just follow. What was your name? What is your date of birth? And then they will produce for you. Okay. So great information, Emily. Thank you. Nancy, DV 2024 require a passport. We'll see. These days they require a passport, but until I see the announcement itself, I don't know. So me, I tell my people, prepare. I've seen people warning, oh, no, me, I don't know. If you've seen any information, share with us in the links. If they've warned you don't need a passport, then come and share with us. I haven't gone to do any reading. Okay, but for the last, I think, 3 years, they've been requiring passports. If they don't require this year, we'll know how to get this number, which number, okay? Maybe you are talking to yourselves or something like that, okay? So these are good visas, in my opinion. Fiancé visa and marriage visa, they end up with a green card. Oh, I remembered before I close, okay? If you have a marriage visa, how many of you have gotten that before? They usually, unless they change, people told me they changed, but let me go and do my research. Today I feel so sloppy. But usually, before those days, you just marry and voila. They give you a green card, you're part ways, you're good. But now, no. They kind of take care of the American citizens, and they also want to make sure it's legitimate. So they will give you a conditional green card. We call it conditional green card. Meaning once they approve you for a green card, they give you a green card that is only good for 2 years. And in that situation, when you go to renew, if you are divorced, then, I mean, because you're getting the benefit through the American citizen, so the law has no other way of giving you a green card other than you must be married. So it's good for 2 years. Okay? Or if in between the spouse feels like, oh no, I think this person just had no good intention, they can always go and report and say, I don't trust this person. Okay, so it's a conditional to make sure that the marriage was legitimate. Then after you go, now they remove the conditions, you get 10 years. The good news, when you marry an American citizen, you can become a citizen yourself within 3 years. But if you get it through a job like some of us or other ways of getting green cards, you have to be in the United States continuously for 5 good years before you petition to become a United States citizen. But for marrying an American citizen, it's just quicker. Everything looks quicker. Okay? So if I was to choose which one is faster, of course, it's marriage visa. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. So that is the main difference. You have to know that green card is conditional, and they will be watching you, and they'll be watching your movements. No one is coming to watch, but it's for them to make sure they give themselves time to make sure that this marriage was actually legitimate. So that is something very, very important. I'm glad I remembered before I end this video. Okay. All right. I don't have anything else to say. Winner pick of 2023. Yeah, so 2023, they will start processing tomorrow. Go down here again. I just made a recent video about 2023 winners, okay, about the fiscal year, the importance of understanding what a fiscal year is, not a calendar year. So they work with a fiscal year, meaning September, this September 30, they are closing the year. Okay, we have only 1 week, and then green card 2022, done. Now they start a new year, which will be green card 2023. And then they will now announce for people to start the 2024 applications. Okay, that's it. And go down here, subscribe, come to Janet Rangi. We love you here. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. Okay, which is the best time to apply for a DV lottery so to increase chances of winning? I don't know. People come and say, I applied the last minute. I didn't expect this. That is not a scientific answer. That is what I hear. Will I take that risk? What if the computers are crashing? Okay, but that's what I hear a lot. But you know, people, they like probably making up stuff. It's just like when people go to the embassy, they denied everyone. Or they just ask me one question, and that is just a common reaction for everyone. Okay, but because we know it's tough to lose. It's never easy. Okay, merci beaucoup, muchas gracias, asanteni sana. Until the next video, I love you so much. Adios. Okay, bye bye, guys. I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much for subscribing. We are growing every day. No new comments. Okay, guys, bye.